say they want one of these trucks, but it's a lot that come with a truck like this. I'm gonna give you a few things and a few reasons why before you buy one of these trucks, you might want to think about it, man, because it's definitely some things you might want to think about. First off, let's go ahead and go with the main thing, the gas. For sure, before you get one of these, know the gas gonna run you about, in Indiana, about 125 to 150 a week. If you daily in this truck, yeah, that's a lot of money. $150 a week if you daily in it, because it drink gas. I'm getting like 8 to 9 miles to the gallon. Not a lot of mileage you getting on these bad boys. They do not get good mileage, horrible mileage, but you didn't pay for it for the mileage. You paid for it for the speed, for the look, and the comfort. It's definitely a super comfortable vehicle. It's probably the most comfortable vehicle I ever owned, and I owned a lot of cars. This thing ride like a Cadillac. It's like you're riding on a cloud. So the suspension on this thing is wonderful, but the gas is horrible. Also, when you get one of these trucks, I just came from the car wash. Gotta wash it damn near every week. As you can see, get all type of little dicks and dings and all type of crazy stuff on it. And when you driving, the tires you gotta watch out for is the tires. The tires kick up mud all on the side of this truck, so it's gonna be super muddy all the time. You're gonna have a lot of mud on it, especially when it's raining or snowing outside, salt. So you gotta go, you're gonna be a regular at the car wash, so you might as well get one of those car wash memberships, because you're gonna be there all the time. And I do mean all the time. So like I said, it's hard to keep this thing clean for a short person. You definitely see I'm 5'7". I can't really dry the top of it off like that because I'm short. So you definitely gonna have to worry about the shortness. As I was saying, when you're a short guy, got one of these trucks, it's gonna be hard for you to dry the truck off. I usually got like a little step stool that I use to dry it off. But yeah, it's hard. It's super hard to dry this thing off because it sits so high. It comes standard with these wheels. These some big. Look how big those tires is. And then it's got, on top of that, it's lifted up a little bit. So that's definitely gonna be it's gonna be a problem for a short person. I advise a short person, if you're gonna get one of these, make sure you get the step running boards, some electric running boards, so you can easily step into it instead of you having to fight with it. And you don't even got to get no electric running boards. You can just get some running boards. That way you can just step into it and you go right into it. So yeah, that's definitely one thing. It's pretty easy to keep the interior clean. I got a black one, so it's pretty easy to keep the interior clean. Just make sure you keep your Alcantara as clean as possible. Just wipe it down on soapy water is all you need. Dry it up and dry it real good. You don't need no special chemical or nothing like that. Don't let nobody fool you and think you need some kind of special chemical. You don't need nothing special. Definitely don't need nothing special, no special type of chemical. Also with this truck, know for sure, I want you to know for sure, people gonna always try to race you in a truck like this. They always try to race me. It was some young guys just a second ago try to race me. They said, man, I know you don't want to race my truck because it's slow, but you want to try to at least just race me so I can see how fast it is. Absolutely not. I do not want to race you. It's a waste of time. It's a pickup truck. And for those who don't know, this truck is governed at 118 miles an hour. So you don't even get to use the full power of this truck because they governed the truck at 118 miles an hour. So only way you're gonna see this cruise speed of this truck is you gotta get a tune and get that governor off of it, and then you can really see what this truck do. Other than that, you're gonna max out at 118 miles an hour, and you probably lose most races. 0 to 60, you'll beat somebody, but after that, once you get to 118, it's gonna top out. It's gonna top out at 118, so you really ain't gonna get to feel the power. So that's another thing I hate about this truck. I ain't gonna say I hate it. I just wish that they wouldn't have put a governor on it. I know it's dangerous. Big old truck like this, ungoverned, probably be a lot more crashes in these type of trucks. So already enough crashes in these type of trucks anyway. But I can imagine if it wasn't governed, how many more accidents it would be in a truck like this. But that's definitely a thing that you need to know before you get one of these. Just because it's got the Hellcat motor does not mean you're gonna feel all of the power. You're only gonna feel the power for a little bit because it's governed. You have to get that 118 governor off of there in order for you to enjoy the true power of this truck. Also, being that this truck is so long and so wide, it's hard for this truck to get into the garage. It's definitely hard for this truck to get into my garage. It fits in my garage, but it's a tight squeeze. And as you know, I got a Jeep, and my Jeep is on 26-inch wheels, and they poke out a lot. So it's hard for it to squeeze in right beside that Jeep. So you definitely gotta have to deal with that. That's definitely a super problem dealing with that. On top of the insurance, people say, man, what about the insurance on it? Insurance is like a regular truck. They don't consider this a race car or anything like that. So your insurance ain't gonna be too expensive. It's gonna be expensive, but not super expensive. I mean, my insurance is like $90 something, $2. But if you're a young person, you probably gonna be paying like $500. But with age comes a little more deals. So older you get, the cheaper your insurance will be. But insurance is not as expensive as you would think it is. And is the truck fast though with it being governed? 0 to 60, this truck is a monster. It's gonna throw you in the seats. I had a Hellcat. My Hellcat did not whine as much as this car. This car right here whines this truck whines all the time. Wham. Big old crybaby. Big crybaby. Definitely a big old crybaby. But yeah, it's definitely whine, and it's super fast. If it didn't have a governor on it, it would be ungodly fast. I'm thinking about maybe detuning it to get that governor off of it, because I'm probably gonna keep this truck. I usually don't keep the cars, but this one is looking like I'm gonna keep it because I love it. Probably gonna change out the wheels. I love the wheels on it, but I probably gonna put some cooler wheels on it, some hood wheels. You know how I do it, baby. Just like I did my Jeep, put them 26-inch wheels. I might put some 26s on this. It just depends on how I'm feeling, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep it. You could put 26-inch wheels on this without having to do anything to it, but I think that's the cutoff. 26-inch wheels with a 35 tire. I wouldn't recommend putting a 37 on it because I'm pretty sure it'll rub with 37, but a 35 tire definitely would fit easily. And also with this, like I said, with the paint, when you riding around, it kicks up rocks and you get little paint chips. This ain't no paint chip. Maybe it is. No, that ain't no paint chip. But you get little paint chips and it gets the chip in. As you can see, rock hit right there, chip the paint, another chip right there. It's because of the tires, man. So I'm probably gonna get me some wide mud flaps and maybe that'll help a little bit. I'm not sure, but I would definitely tell you, if you get one of these, get you some mud flaps on it. That way you don't get so many rock chips and all that stuff, you know. But other than that, and I have no complaints about the truck. I just would like to tell people, before you get it, there's things that you need to know. It's just things you need to know with a truck like this before you get it. I mean, it's very spacious. I know people like, man, it's very, I took it to the car wash, my car wash rags. That's my bag full of goodies. That's all my camera stuff inside this bag right there. But look how spacious this is. This is, if you was gonna get any kind of Hellcat, I would recommend you get this over the Durango, the Cherokee, Charger, or a Challenger. This is the way to go, because you get all the fun of those cars with more comfortability than those cars. So I definitely would recommend that. As you can see, the big old Panamera roof, very spacious, whole bunch of space in here. And as you can see, very beautiful truck. It rides like a car though. You feel like when you're driving it, feel like you're in a car. Feel like you're in a car. Yep. Now, if you're in a cold climate, you definitely want to get you a tarp the back so your car don't be filled, well, your truck don't be filled with snow. I'm about to get one, but my truck sits in the garage all the time, so I really ain't tripping on it. I'll get one this summer because I'm probably gonna end up wrapping this truck, or it's a few things I'm gonna do to it. Not a lot, but just a few things. You know how we do when we do what we do. But I just wanted to touch bases with y'all and let y'all know what to look forward to when you get one of these. You know, another thing, you're gonna get a lot of attention in this truck. This is the coolest looking truck on the road. So you definitely gonna get a lot of attention with this truck, because it's just the best looking truck on the road. It's nothing close to what this truck is. But the Shelby truck, the Shelby F-150, very beautiful truck. And but other than that, this still gonna get more attention, because look at it, it's just a beautiful truck. You'll get more attention in this even than in a Raptor R, because nobody even knows what a Raptor R is, because they didn't make it look enough different. So you wouldn't even know they just think you in a regular Raptor. But this, you know exactly what this is. And when somebody see a TRX, it's not even a question. You know exactly what it is. It's the king of the trucks. It's the coolest truck on the planet. Nothing even close to it. But with that being said, y'all stay blessed up. Stay away from negative people. Try to stay stress-free. And just believe in yourself, man. And listen, enjoy life. Stop living life for somebody else. Live your life for yourself. You'll be way more happier. Way more happier. Just live your life and just strive to achieve as many dreams as you can. If you can't achieve all of them, because we can't achieve all of them. I'm up 41 right now. It's dreams I still got that I haven't achieved. So I achieved most of them, but it's still something that I haven't achieved. So I'm gonna keep on going just like the next person. But with that being said, y'all stay blessed up, stay safe out there. I love you. It's your boy, Tlites. Oh yeah. Hopefully my lips wasn't ashy. And with that, I'm gonna slide on up out of here. You know I love you.
Be the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fam, that's